Hey guys, my name is David DiMuzio, and this is my David DiMuzio Lessons channel. My covers, originals, and kind of funny videos channel is just David DiMuzio. So I'm about to do a cover on that channel of the song Hold My Heart by Sara Bareilles. The song starts out like this. D, A, E. And those are the exact chords that it plays for the whole verse, except for the ends of the verse. So that's D, A, E. And then when it does the little funky change at the ends of the verses, it's going to play A, normal A chord, except for you're actually going to take your thumb and put it over the neck, and you're going to hold down the F sharp note right there, which is the E string 2nd fret. And you'll now mute the A string, so you're not going to play that anymore. So it'll sound like this. So you're playing the F sharp 2nd fret E string, and then the rest of the A chord. It's actually, I guess A over F sharp, something like that, to E, and then goes to another little funky chord, which I'm going to tell you where to put your fingers. You're going to want to go to the F sharp, that's the bass note, right down here, which is A string 9th fret, and then the next note you're going to play is, and that's with your ring finger, next note you're going to play is with your middle finger, the G string on the 8th fret. Then you're going to want to play the E and B strings on the 7th fret. So those notes are all these. Just like that. Alright, so then you're going to mute the E string, the 1 string, and then also mute the D string. So it'll sound just like this. Which is the A kind of chord with the F sharp in the bass, to that E chord, this funky little ending chord. So that's how the verses end. Now the chorus is going to go E to another funky kind of chord, which is in a G sharp right here, E string 4th fret. And then you're going to mute the A string, and then you'll play the E, which is the 2nd fret D string, right here. And then you're also going to play, then you'll mute the G string. You're going to play the 4th fret B string, and then play open the E string. So that'll sound like this. It's got kind of an odd dissonant sound, but it sounds really cool within the chorus. So that's the 2nd chord of the chorus. Then you're going to go to an A bar chord, but you're going to play the E and B strings open. So like this. Then back to a B bar chord, but you'll play the E and B strings open. So that's how it repeats. So I'll go ahead and play it for you. Does anybody know how to hold my heart? How to hold my heart? So I wanna let go, let go, let go. So that's E to the funky chord I just explained, to A, to B. One more time. E to the funky chord I just explained, to A, to B, B, B. And then on the turns, it's going to go to D. So D, A, E. So it's the same chords as the verse, it's just a slightly different rhythm. D, A, E. Alright, now the bridge is probably the toughest part of this song. And that's going to go A, E, B, to that 2nd chord of the chorus, which is the funky one. Is anybody listening to A? and it holds in that for a second. I'm crying, whoa, and then goes back to the funky chord from it's the second chord from the chorus. Whoa, and then back up to the B. Is anybody listening? Then it's going to go to a C sharp minor. Listening. So the bridge will go A, E, B, funky chord to A, back to funky chord for a second. Dying. Is anybody listening to C sharp minor? And then A. This is where she does that big note and holds it out and kind of goes up to E. So the bridge will go A, E, to B, to the funky chord, just the second chord from the second chord in the chorus, to A. 'Cause I'm crying, to the funky chord, whoa, back to B. Anybody listening to the C sharp minor, to the big note, A, to E. And then does the chorus. E, E, E. Does that funky chord I explained, to A, to B, B, B. Then the very end of the last chorus, it's the chords switch up just slightly, and it goes E, same way, then the funky chord, hold my heart, then to D the second time she says hold my heart, hold my heart, I don't wanna let go on C sharp minor, let go, let go, let go, don't wanna A, B, and then goes back to the way that the song ends, which is the D, A, E. So I'll play that for you. Does anybody know? This is the very end of the last chorus. How to hold my heart, how to hold my heart on the D. So don't want to C sharp minor, let go, let go, let go. Don't want to A, B. Then back to the D, A, B. That's how to play Hold My Heart by Sara Bareilles. Hope you guys enjoy my cover, and I hope this tutorial was able to help you out.